guys, and welcome back to JuneDeForce. I've actually had a couple of days off on top of all the days that I've missed this month because it's just been so busy, and I apologise for that, but I hope you guys are still enjoying it anyway because I've been vlogging as much as I can. But it's my one day off whilst I'm in New York. It's actually like 4 hours off. I wanted to kind of vlog when I was here, but we were like working from 7 AM till 7 o'clock at night, and when we finished we would go for dinner and then be absolutely exhausted, so I haven't really had the chance to vlog, but there will be some exciting stuff coming up around the end of the year when I can tell you about what I've actually been doing here, because I'm not allowed to tell you about it and it's killing me. But I have actually got a couple of hours off before I have to go and catch my flight. So I'm on 5th Avenue and this is what it looks like today in New York. It is very sunny, it is very humid, and I am right by Henry Bendel, which apparently have a 40% off summer sale, so let's go in here. So they actually had some pretty good stuff in there. I actually rarely buy anything from Henry Bendel. I just like going in there and looking at everything because it's honestly like the prettiest store. I just got a massive waft of Abercrombie fragrance, it smells so good. I am headed to Bergdorf Goodman now on a mission to find a extra large Nest candle. Now Tati told me about these the other day. She's actually sent me the Nest candle. I've spoken about it in vlogs before, I'm sure. It's like the Nest Moroccan Amber candle smells heavenly, and you can't buy the big ones over here, so I'm going to try and locate a big candle. They had them in Bloomingdale's a couple of days ago, but they actually were sold out of the scent that I wanted. So I'm going to see if I can find them in Bergdorf's, and they're actually not too expensive. I think they're like $68 or $58, so about £40 for an extra large one. And I mean, it's expensive for a candle, but you compare it to like Jo Malone, which are around like £40 for a small one. So it's pretty good. I'm going to see if I can find it. So here's Bergdorf's, guys. It's the big snazzy pants department store that's always super expensive, so I don't know if I'll buy anything, but we'll see. Just going down for a sneaky look in the beauty hall, because the beauty hall in here is amazing. They like sell like brands that you can't find elsewhere. So they had a massive sale on in Bergdorf's, and I actually ended up picking up a skirt that I had my eyes on from Alice and Olivia, which I'd actually seen in Bloomingdale's this week, like 3 days ago, for $500, and I was like, oh my god, I love that skirt. Looked at the price tag and obviously was like, that's way too much for a skirt. It's a beautiful like maxi. Let's see if I can show you guys. You see in here, it's like a really pretty like yellow lime green kind of summery colour pleated maxi skirt, and yeah, so I was really happy about that. Someone told me the shoe sale in there was really good, but I think it was kind of coming to an end because there wasn't that much stuff left, or that much good stuff left anyway. But yeah, now I am gonna head to Barney's because I heard they have a good sale on too. I'm heading up to the Starbucks in Trump Tower, and for those of you who haven't been into Trump Tower before, I thought I would show you what it looks like. It's pretty bling, pretty 80s bling in here, but there is a Starbucks up there, which is actually the Starbucks I went to with my mum when we were trying to decide whether or not to buy my wedding dress, so memories. So the queue in there was way too long, like 25 people long, so I foregoed Starbucks in favour of going to Barney's because I only have a couple of hours left now, but we shall see. I'm just coming up to Central Park, which is here. You guys can see. We'll show you a little bit more, but yeah, it's a beautiful day. Super hot. Wow, it is cray busy around the park today, so I'm gonna go this way. It's a Saturday. So I didn't find anything in Barney's, but I did have a nice little wander, and I had a sandwich in their cafe actually, which is kind of weird. It's one of those restaurants that has like electronic tables that you order your food on. But I'm just walking back through Times Square. Ta-da! Not as good in the daytime, but here you go, guys. It is super hot today. I'm just heading back to my hotel, and I was also thinking about stopping by Shake Shack and getting a milkshake on the way back because it's so good. When you're in New York, you've got to do Shake Shack. So hopefully there won't be too long a line. Sometimes the line is like very ridiculously long, but I might pick up one of those on the way home. So here is Shake Shack, and the doesn't look too bad. I don't even know if there is a line. There wasn't a line. Hooray! I ended up getting one of their custards. It's basically like an ice cream because I hadn't actually tried one before. I always get the milkshakes. So I picked up, it's peach pecan or pecan if you're American, and it is tasty and it's melting, so I'm gonna eat it. I'm back! I got home safe and sound from New York. I know my last bit of vlog was quite a distance away from now because it's actually the next day. Basically, I had some ice cream, then I went back to the hotel, jumped in my cab, ended up in a humongous queue at JFK, so I was actually pretty late for my flight. Like, I basically walked straight onto it because I was waiting in a queue for ages, which sucked. I hate that. It makes me so stressed out. But anyway, I'm home, and yeah, I was absolutely exhausted when I got back because I got like 3 hours sleep on the flight, and it was an overnight flight, and you lost 6 hours or 5 hours even. And then I got back to Heathrow and had to drive from the airport to my house, which is a pretty long drive, so I was exhausted when I got home and I slept like all day. So it's now the next day and I'm back and I'm happy and I'm alive and I've got my squidge who is snoozing. She's got her new bed in the big handmade bed with their names on it, and we finally have one that fits, don't we, Squidgy? Squidge! 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 Hey, Squidge! Where's Squidge? She is determined to ignore me. Treacle is roaming around outside. And that is it for today. I'm going to leave all you lovely people. This is going to be the last video from JuneDeForce, even though it is now technically July. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I love you all. Mwah! Goodbye!